Good morning. Sunday, August 10th, 8:18 a.m. It is a rainy day. I'm actually doing something different. Something I've never done on the channel before, or personally. I'm going to a different DoorDash zone. I managed to get on schedule 8 to 3 north of my zone up in Wisconsin. It's like a 20-minute, 25-minute drive to get up to that zone. And I just arrived. I just went live on DoorDash. I've already got Uber Eats and Grubhub on. Uber Eats, you can go pretty much anywhere in most states and just turn it on and go. But we'll see what happens. Nothing yet. Mom's texting me. Nothing yet as far as offers go, but I'm not really close to anything yet, so I'll show you a lay of the land here in a minute, but let me get up here closer to the restaurants and I'll check back in. Alright, just got my first offer of the morning. It isn't good, but it's going the direction I was headed anyway. $7.50 for 7 miles. I just passed the restaurant right before I got the offer, so now I had to turn around and do a little U-turn. It's just right up here. Jessica's restaurant, like a little family, like a family restaurant type deal. So we'll grab this, see what this is all about. I've picked up, strangely enough, I think Uber Eats offers at this restaurant before, back in the day. A couple times I got pulled up this way from orders, and I think I've been here like twice to pick up orders. Never on DoorDash, but a couple. I think they were on Uber Eats. Might have been Grubhub, but I think they were Uber Eats. So we'll pull in here and we'll check it out. Order picked up. Jessica's restaurant. Oh. I tried to take a video inside, but they brought the food too quick. It was ready. So, nice little restaurant in there. I think they've remodeled it since the last time I was in there because it looked a little different. It looked nice. Sorry, I couldn't really get a video without it being awkward. They were looking at me because I was pulling my phone up to take a video, and they were just like looking at me like, "What's he doing?" So off we go. It's just like some kind of breakfast burrito. We'll get this delivered. Alright, I just pulled out from the restaurant. We'll turn this bad boy on, give you guys an idea what it's like up here. It's not as dense because we're kind of outside of Rockford, which is like the major city in the area. So the little towns are a little bit spread out, but there's far less traffic up this way, so it'll be easier to zip around. As you can see, we're driving north right now. You can see the rain clouds up ahead. Behind us is pretty dry, but straight ahead it's getting rainier and rainier. My mom lives in Wisconsin, and she just sent me a couple pictures of her neighborhood. Got some flooding. She's not in the area that I'm going to. She's further northeast. But anyway, we're on this for a bit. He lives in South Beloit, which is a small town right on the border of Wisconsin. So we'll be there in a few minutes. I don't know this area as well, so I'm gonna have to pull my map back up, and I'm gonna have to cut y'all off. But we'll see you soon. Okay, so I delivered that one burrito, breakfast burrito. I immediately got 3 offers right after. None of them were particularly good, but they were all bringing me up this way, so I could have taken them, but I declined them mainly because they weren't that good. Just to see if I could get something better and kind of get a feel for what the offers are like up here. But I should have accepted one of them because I got 3 of them almost back to back to back, basically. Declined them all and then drove the rest of the way up here another 5-6 miles. Haven't got anything since. It says estimated wait 1 to 2 minutes on DoorDash. I'm actually in Beloit, Wisconsin right now. I've gotten 0 offers on Uber. Nothing on Grubhub. I'm technically still in my Grubhub market because my Grubhub market stretches all the way up here to Beloit, almost to Janesville. So I'm actually still in my Grubhub zone, so I should still get offers from Grubhub too. Well, don't know how this is gonna go. There's a few spots. There's a McDonald's, there's Dunkin', there's Starbucks, a few breakfast spots because it's only 8:48 a.m. So I mean, there's a bunch of other places up here too, but none of them have breakfast. There's a Wendy's up here, but actually the Starbucks that I'm right next to, right over here, one of the offers was from there, but I declined it just because it was like $6.50 for 5 miles or something like that. So, and I was far away, and I was like, yeah. Turns out I should have picked it up because most of that driving was here. I would have picked it up and dropped it off already by now, but whatever. I'm gonna charge my phone, and I'll let you know when something comes through. Went ahead and picked up a Starbucks order. I was parked right next to it. $6.25 for 5 miles. Some girls coming out of the Starbucks right now. I don't think I'm recording them. Going back the way I kind of came from, so not ideal. But I don't feel like sitting there. So we'll go ahead and get this going. And maybe I'll get lucky and get something after I drop it off. Who knows? I'm not super familiar with where all the restaurants are. I know this restaurant zone that I'm in now because it's right off the interstate. So I've like been in this area before. But as far as like in town, like I don't know exactly where all the stuff is. But I guess we'll find out today. Here I am at Taco Bell. It's 10:07 a.m. I forgot. Let me clean that off a little bit for you. There we go. I forgot to record the last pickup. Unfortunately, it's for a place called Citrus Cafe in downtown Janesville. I should have took a video when I went in there because it was a cool little spot. It was $9 for 6 miles, so that put me at like $22. So it's not been a disaster, but it's not been great. Although right now I got a Taco Bell $10 for 7.3 miles. I went ahead and accepted it, and then they gave me an add-on for McDonald's, $5 for 2.3 more miles. So $15 for like, almost 10 miles, I guess. So it's not really that good, but I'm not sure what it's going to be like. So I'm just kind of taking anything that's like above $1 per mile. So got Taco Bell right here. There is a Chick-fil-A over there, but it's Sunday, so obviously, as you know, it's not open. I'm right off of I-90, right off the interstate. This is kind of the area I wanted to be, but I knew this was probably the better area in the zone because I'm actually in Janesville now. I was in Beloit earlier. Oh, drive-through only. Sorry for the inconvenience. Oh, never mind. Let me go through this drive-through. But I ended up heading up this way anyway because I wasn't getting much in Beloit. So as soon as I get into town here, I start getting stuff. So seems like it was a good decision to come up this way. I'm on schedule here till 3 o'clock. So we'll see how it goes. I'm not planning on staying up here all the way till 3 because I'm on schedule in Rockford at 3:30. So I'm probably cutting a little bit short to make sure I get down there on time for my Rockford schedule. But I'm going to go through this drive-through and pick up this order. I've noticed with the 4 pickups that I've done so far up in this zone today, not a single one has cared about me confirming the order in front of them, which tells you a lot about the zone that I work in. Shitty people, man. I live in a shitty town. Yeah, they don't seem to be worried about it. They just hand me the food and they turn around and walk away. Like, thank you, bye. I'm like, all right, well, see ya. I guess I'll just steal this order. Not really. Anyway, just going right across the street here. There's a McDonald's right here. And Taco Bell was just right back there. Let's not hit the people. Hopefully this will be a quick pickup. You know how McDonald's can be. Some of them can be a nightmare. This one is busy as hell, so hopefully they're on top of their DoorDash game. All right, well, both pickups went smoothly. I'm going to flip this camera around here in a second and show you what the scenery's like around here. Oh, shit. Nice little bus. RV bus thing. It was nice. Shit. That wasn't cheap. Anyway, here we are in Janesville with my broken wiper. I keep forgetting to fix that. I keep forgetting about it. It hasn't rained much, so I keep forgetting that my wiper's no good. At least it's the passenger side. Alright, so here's Interstate 90 ahead of us. That's north and south in this area. Left is Madison, Wisconsin. To the right is Rockford, Illinois. Yeah, it's on this last lap over there, isn't it? But I don't know where I'm going. There's a Best Buy and, like, you know, all your typical stores, box stores that you would see in a main thoroughfare of a city. Golden Corral. Got your, you know, typical Hampton Inns and Fairfield Inn hotels right off the interstate here. So yeah, nothing too exciting, but I'm going to pull my mat back up. All right, I suppose I should give everybody a heads up on what's going on. I did a Popeyes order. I forgot to record it because I was so distracted because it was an absolute downpour outside. It was actually really good. Nice Popeyes. It was newish. It was like 11 something for 3.8 miles. Nice order. I actually took, as I was dropping that off, a DoorDash order for Noodles & Company. $8.50 for 6 miles. Now the Popeyes order took me a couple miles outside of town here, Janesville, the town that I'm in. So I was like, well, I got to drive a couple miles back into town anyway, where the store is. So it made sense to take it. So I went ahead and accepted it, and then I literally drove all the way to the restaurant. Like, was about to pull into the parking lot, and I got an Uber Eats offer, 25 something for 11 miles. Triple order, but it's all going to the same customer. So it's 3 different pickups, all going to the same house. So I went ahead and took that, dropped the DoorDash. I already picked up one of the order. It's a strawberry Italian soda or something. It's from this place called Havana Coffee, a local coffee shop, which is actually really cool. I would actually like to go in there and check it out myself. So I got that picked up. Now this is a Wild Burger order, which is like a ghost kitchen that's in Buffalo Wild Wings. And the third pickup is Quick Trip, gas station. So we'll get these picked up and get rolling. How you doing, my friend? Hi, how's it going? Just got a DoorDash for Ace. No problem, thank you. Not a huge fan of the layout here. The one in Rockford has the best layout I've seen. Well, this is amazing. Obviously, I'm at Five Guys. I just delivered that Uber Eats triple order, all going to the same customer. That was, like I said, 25 something for 11 miles. Pretty easy, worked out well. And on the way back, took me about 5 miles outside of Janesville. Small town called Milton, which is probably maybe 10,000 people, probably not even that. I've noticed, you know, how people from Belvedere order from Rockford all the time. That's how it seems to be up here from people from Milton. They order from Janesville. Now, I mean, it can be profitable, but you got to tip a few bucks because it's you're 5 or 6 miles next town over. So you get a lot of low tip offers, like $6 for 8 miles type of stuff heading out that way. But that's where that triple order went. 25 bucks. That's more than worth it. Now there's Five Guys. I got this on the way back as I was heading back into town right after I dropped off the Uber. It's like a dream order. The dollars to miles, 27 bucks. For 18 miles, but it's headed directly south right towards Rockford to Beloit, where I'm going to end up going anyway. So I'll just head back a little bit early. As I mentioned, I'm on schedule till 3 o'clock up here, but this order is already going to put me at 110 bucks, and it's going to be a little afternoon. So I'm just going to call it a short little day up here, since it's already taken me halfway back home anyway, and go home, maybe pick up the wife and kid, take them to lunch. We'll see. Something like that. But so yeah, it's I took a little risk signing up to be scheduled up here. Now, Janesville is about 45 minutes from where I live. Maybe a little less interstate, but I took state roads up here, so country roads. So it took a little longer than 45 minutes. Well, I mean, I guess you can't really calculate it because I did a couple orders on the way, so it's going to take me 45 minutes at least to get home. So I feel like it was worth it. Made 110 bucks basically in like 3 hours because I didn't really get up here. Man, I didn't even get up to Janesville until like 9:30 because I stopped and did those couple of orders in Roscoe and Beloit. So there's a lady in this car next to me that won't shut her door. I'm trying to get out of the car. But anyway, so we're going to grab this, head back towards Rockford. It's still raining. It's been raining ever since I got up here basically. So we'll grab this and we'll call it a good lunch. All right. Nice and ready. Makes it even better. Out of the Five Guys where I'm at, they don't even drop the fries until you get there. It's really irritating. They haven't done it as much lately, but it used to be how it was. They would not start the fries until you got there, and it's always irritating. But $27 for 18 miles. Let's roll, people. All right. Well, I am at Taco Bell. I am now back in Illinois. News is good. I did that Five Guys order that you knew about, the $27. I then got a Little Caesars right at drop off, right when I was dropping it off, or right after drop off. $7 for 2 miles. Knocked that out, easy peasy. Noodles and Company right after that. I declined a few, and then I got a Noodles and Company, $8.75 for 6 miles. Went ahead and took that. Was kind of heading back south in the direction I wanted to go, so I went ahead and took that. And now I just got this, which is going even further in the direction I want to go. So these orders are gradually pulling me back home, so that's good. The dollars to miles isn't great on the last couple, but it's taking me where I want to go anyway, and I'm getting paid to go where I want to go. So this is like a little over $9 for 7 miles for Taco Bell, 7.1 miles. Got it picked up. Let's roll. All right, we are back in my zone. As I was delivering that Taco Bell, I got a Grubhub offer for this Chipotle on 173, which is back in my zone, the very northern strip that I come to occasionally. So it's not a good order, but I was far away, so that's why it made sense to take it. It's like 11:30 for 11.3 miles, but I was like 7 miles away north, headed down this way. So it's realistically like 11:30 for 4 miles. This is going to put me, I think, rough math in my head, at $137, basically since like 9 o'clock. So $137 in about 4.5 hours. Not bad at all. That's like well over $30 an hour. I have, what, 35 an hour? Yeah, that's almost 35 an hour, 35 an hour. So pretty damn good, considering I wasn't sure if I was going to make anything today. Going to another zone. But I got to pull the map up for this because I've never delivered to this person before. So we'll see you soon. Back out here. It's a few hours later. It is 5:07. I have just picked up the first order of the dinner rush. I went home and played the Battlefield 6 beta. Those of you who are into gaming probably know about that. It's a lot of fun. I liked it. It's a different change of pace from Call of Duty, that's for sure. But so yeah, I was messing with that for the last couple hours. Took a little break. Now I'm back out here. I believe I finished off lunch at $138. Right now I have a Wingstop, $10.50 for 5.3 miles. So this will put me about 148, 149. 5:08 p.m., as I believe I mentioned. So we got a real good shot. I mean, barring a disaster, I'm making $200 today, which I haven't hit in a long time. A lot of it's because it's been slow. Part of it's been because I just haven't been out enough. There have been days where it's been busy enough where if I just sucked it up and stayed out, I could have hit it. But today there hasn't been much sucking up because it's been a good day so far. So we'll get this one dropped off. And we'll, this actually takes us to the very south edge of town. I'm back in Rockford, by the way. I'm staying in the hometown for the night. So I'll be going to some familiar places. A little easier to navigate. It was fun going somewhere different this morning. Change of scenery. It is a little more like, I don't want to say stressful because it wasn't really that stressful other than the rain. But just not knowing the roads, really. And not knowing any shortcuts, or not knowing, if I take this road, I can avoid these lights and then, cut back that way, that kind of stuff. I don't really have that option up there because I'm just not familiar with it. Whereas Rockford, I know every shortcut, I hate sitting at lights, so I'll do whatever I can to avoid traffic lights. But we'll get this dropped off. We'll see where the night takes us. As soon as I talk that mess about knowing the back roads and knowing how to get around my town, while I was filming that last clip, I missed my turn. Well, I suppose I should fill you in on what's going on instead of neglecting you like I always do. All right, well, it's 6:41 now. Everything's been great. Last time I talked to you, I was dropping off, was it Hachi Sushi? Wingstop. It was Wingstop, I believe. I knocked that out, and then I drove my way back in towards my spot. I got a Hachi Sushi order. It was $16.11 for like 8.1 miles or something like that. So I did that. Then I got a Storming Crab seafood place order. $13.75 for 7.6 miles. Finish that up. What are you looking at, you nasty broad? And then I got another Hachi Sushi order. Was that? Yeah. Another Hachi Sushi order, which is what I have right here. This one is $14 for 7 miles. So a lot of big, a lot of nice orders that I'm getting. And I actually just got a Grubhub. This Hachi Sushi is a Grubhub order. Grubhub, when you're about to do a drop-off, if there's an offer available, they'll send it to you before you get there, which they did. Little Caesars, I think it was $8.33 for 2.2 miles or something like that I'm going to do after this. So this should put me at about $205, roughly. So the news is good. I got to pull my mat back up, so I got to hang up on you. See you in a few. So I started the day not knowing what kind of day it was going to be. As you know, I was scheduled in Janesville, Wisconsin from 8:30 until 3 p.m. and then scheduled in Rockford from 3:30 until 11 p.m. Didn't know how I was going to go. Didn't know if I was going to make any money. I think the weather helped. But 7:35 now, and I took like basically a 4-hour break. So I started about, what? Are you fucking serious? The guy just pulled right out in front of me. I'm like the only car here. And like he made eye contact with me and just pulled out anyway. That was the weirdest thing. Anyway, got my first offer probably about 8:45. So starting from that point, I worked until, man, I think it was like 1 o'clock up there. And I was taking orders on my way back. I kept getting orders that were pulling me closer to home, which worked out great. And got home about 2. Took my daughter out to lunch. Went home, hung out for a bit. Came back out right about 5 o'clock. 7:36 now, and I have finished with $205. And probably about 7 hours. Maybe about 7 hours. Maybe 7.5. But that is a very efficient day. You shoot for $25 an hour, and I surpassed that. So, great day. If you like my videos, please like, subscribe, comment, say nice things, not mean things. Don't hurt my feelings. And definitely leave comments. I'd like to hear from y'all. I know I haven't been dropping vids as much lately. Hopefully that changes. I'm going to make an effort to, I want to post every day. At least like 4 or 5 days a week. But that would require me to focus up and remember to actually record, because I get caught up in working and I forget to turn on the camera. So I appreciate you for watching. Hopefully I'll have another video coming for you tomorrow. We'll see you next time.